Well, the first day of any competition is special for everybody. A real red letter day for everybody that is here, and all of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I do hope you are comfortably strapped in for the ride, because we are certain that this is going to be an irresistible, emotional roller coaster for everybody involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Knocks it out wide, and it's made its way to him. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Nkudu. This looks promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Wu finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, I'd expect him to add a little more steel and stability to this defence, Peter. He's also very good on the ball, and he always shows courage in wanting to be on it. So you would expect him to contribute a lot to their build-up play.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Played out towards the right wing. Chamateu. Shifted it to the flank, pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cross goes in there, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now, can they get him away?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Nkudu. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well seen, saw that cut. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Shot at goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Cameroon with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Nkudu. Oh, it's a great ball here. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And he's had a hit. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's running through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Knocks it into space. And a chance! Oh, crossbar!
Cameroon really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played out wide. Now there's a shoots! There's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cameroon penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Looking for options for movement. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Great vision. Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's in! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's played it back. Oh, super ball. And again. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. So hostilities have already resumed. Cameroon pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And it's Nkudu. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the counter is on. That's a good ball out wide. And that has been cleared. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
With the owner of a blue car parked
Well, both
outside
teams
the
have
stadium
run
gate.
themselves into the ground out there.
As
Does
he's about to
anyone
pull away.
have one last moment of
Substitution in
magic in them?
progress.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in space and looking for options. Hoisted in. And that has been knocked clear. So not long left in this now. It does seem that we are headed for penalties. Now it's Namaso. Chance to shoot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And he's managed to get rid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Namaso. Shot could be on. An uncompromising challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's following up! Yes! And that could be a huge goal. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that is that. Victory in round one, still of course a lot to do, but it is one huge step forwards. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Cameroon really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live.